What is up, Richard? I'm just getting things set up here. I will be running this 4-box Leaf metal break. Lots of college and NIL in there, which is why I run it on a random state basis rather than just team. Just going to get some giveaways going here as well. What is up, y'all? Just about to get things going here. I will be running a quadruple break. That is 4 total boxes of the Leaf metal. I have 4 boxes. That is 1/3 of a case. Bat flip, Fitzy, nice to see y'all. About to get this going very soon. I'm going to run a giveaway on a Breaks GPT repack. And then we will start running a couple of these teams. So again, just to be clear, the way that this works, we are running a random state-based break. So because the Leaf metal hobby boxes have lots of college and NIL, there are plenty of pro hits in there too. I'm running this on a random state basis. So 51 total spots, 50 states, and 1 miscellaneous NIL spot. We got 4 autos, 1 hobby exclusive auto, and 2 numbered base cards in every one of these boxes. We are opening all 4 that you see up there on the left-hand side of your screen. Y'all, kind of some complicated rules here. If you do have any questions about how this works, if you'd like to see an example of if we hit a certain card or a certain player, where that player may go to or what state they'd be awarded to, let me know. I've got the entire Leaf checklist up here, and I will be verifying what state each pull is awarded to in real time as we actually get started. So the first spot is on the board, $1 to get in on this. Even if you don't buy a spot, really appreciate the shares, y'all. Sharing is caring. We are going to open all 4 of those Leaf metal hobby boxes. A lot of fire coming out. Every box has got 4 autos at least, usually 5. If you've got questions about how this works or if you'd like to get an example, please let me know. I'm happy to walk you through it. It's a little bit of a new twist on the old random team break, trying to do something kind of fun, kind of different. And here we go. W. Barklow with the first team. I will show you. All right, so let me just show you an example here really quick, y'all. So if we hit a player like the Tetaroa McMillan auto here. So Tetaroa McMillan, he is in his college colors, but he is now on the Panthers. He's playing for the Panthers. That one would go to the Panthers now, or to North Carolina, where the Panthers are based. If we hit one of these molten Bryce Underwoods, since he is in his Michigan colors, he's playing for Michigan, that card will go to Michigan. I've got all those rules also in the notes section, and I've got them listed out here on the screen. Please don't hesitate to ask questions. Barklow with Iowa, not too shabby right there. There are 51 total spots, y'all, because we do have an NIL spot in here as well. And you never know when you might hit a team from Puerto Rico. So, y'all, if you do have questions about how this works or what you're watching, again, just let me know. And if you've got any friends into breaking, I do appreciate those shares. Sharing is indeed caring. Team's going for super cheap right now. Brady, nice to see you. Appreciate you joining, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Let's go, Fan Marco. Thank you. We're about to run your team, Fan Marco. Just waiting on that to finalize. While we wait on that, I am going to continue to run teams. Y'all, if you have any questions about what you are watching or how this works, let me know. Everyone, take your time, fan, no problem. I am going to continue to run teams. We do have 4 total boxes that will be broken here. These are all hobby boxes, at least 4 autos in every box. So it's only fire coming out today. And there goes Sierra. Sierra, let's see what we got for you. Sierra with the New York Jets, or New York, and y'all, New York will have the Jets and Bills cards if we pull any pro cards. The Giants, since they play in New Jersey, are part of the New Jersey state. We will let you trade 2 teams for 1 reroll, if you would. So, like 51 total spots and 4 total hobby boxes, all becoming unclosed as part of this one. Sierra taking down another one. Sierra, let's see who we got here. Oklahoma for Sierra. Sierra wants to trade. You got it, Sierra. Put New York back on the board there. Arizona, not too bad there. Y'all, we are running a 4-box break because all of these Leaf Metal hobby boxes do have a significant number of college cards. We are doing this on a state basis. Who won the giveaway? I am not sure, Brady. The giveaway is on packs of my Breaks GPT rookie card repacks, and I will be sending those to you unopened with all the shipping. I am going to run another giveaway here. We'll be running the giveaways all throughout the day. Barklow taking down another one, and Fan Marco good to go as well. Brady, no worries. So the way this works, every spot is a team or is a state. So when we pull a card, the card goes to the state associated with the card. Now, there are some in-depth notes here in the show notes section, but because there are so many NIL spots and college cards in these Leaf series, we are doing it on a state-by-state basis. So now if we pull a Jaden Daniels, he's clearly plays for a professional team on the Commanders. That one would go to Washington, D.C., which is part of the Puerto Rico international spot. But if we pull somebody like a Bryce Underwood, who is playing college for Michigan, has never played in the pros, that one would go to the state Michigan. So if we pull one of these Tetairoa McMillans, because he is actually in the league, he is playing for the Carolina Panthers, that one would go to North Carolina. And then if we hit something like that DJ Lagway, chalk it up, I believe he is playing for Florida right now, it would go to Florida. So Florida, a big state here to chase. Alabama, big chase state as well. Louisiana is going to probably have some good ones because they have LSU, but the hit list on this is really big, guys. So it's hard for me to tell you exactly what the chasers are for every single state. Oh my gosh, a team just went for $3. But any LSU player would end up going to Louisiana. So I'm going to take these down for a minute just so I can further explain this a little bit. So these are the types of hits, the types of cards that come out of Leaf. Now, this is an extremely big hit list because there are so many unique lists. You can see there are 60 pages here. And we have got all of the rules here on the screen. We also have those in the show notes. So if the card has an actual state on it, it goes to the state. If it goes, if the players in their college colors, it will go to whatever state that college is in. If the player is still in high school, and we will have a couple of high school players once in a while, it goes to this college they have committed to. If they have not committed, then it goes to the state that they're playing high school in. So it's a very unique format. It's something a little bit fun. I just like varying things up. I also have a lot of these Leaf Metal boxes. Well, actually, this is all I have left of the Leaf Metal. It's my last 4 boxes out of the Leaf Metal 2025 hobby box case. Guys, please do not hesitate to ask questions. I know that this is a very unique kind of format here, and I'm more than happy to walk you through exactly how this works or show you an example from there on the screen. Teams going super cheap, or spots going super cheap. Georgia, great pickup right there. Not only do you get the rights to any of the pro team, any Falcons players that we pull, but certainly any players that are currently playing at Georgia would also go to you. We've got 7 cards in every box, 4 autos minimum in each box as well. Still have Alabama, Texas, Florida, and New York on the board. So let me do another example here really quick. I want to be able to show you some more examples while still making sure anyone that pops in here can see what the heck is going on, that this is actually a break. Wow, Fan Marco taking down another one at $5. Great value happening right here. No problem, y'all. I will be running those givvies all throughout the live. Givvies are on Breaks GPT rookie card repacks. All right, so if we pull, for example, we pull this. Who is that there? Juju Lewis. So if we pull that Juju Lewis, he currently plays for Colorado. So that Juju Lewis would be going to the state of Colorado. If you'd like to see any other examples of how this works, please let me know. It is a 4-box break, y'all. That is 1/3 of the entire case. Wasp 1966. Wasp, appreciate you. Y'all, if you have any questions about the rules here, of course, you can ask. You can check out the show notes as well. We're ripping 4 of the 2025 Leaf Metal hobby boxes. As you can see, we do have 4 auto cards in every box here. If you have any questions about how this works, if you want to know if a specific player is on the checklist, I do have also pulled up on the screen there next to the break the entire complete checklist, which is 58 pages of very small print. I'll take that. Taking one down for $6. I'll take that. Let's see who we got for you. Delaware, kind of a tough break, not going to lie, but you might hit a good high school player there. If we hit a high school player that is not committed, to a college, but who goes to high school in a specific state, it will go to that state. If we hit a player that is in high school, but they have already committed to a school, we will give it to the school or the state that they've committed to. No, we've done this a couple of times. Folks like the unique format. I just like to vary things up. I am running a giveaway on my Breaks GPT rookie card repacks in the background as well. Make sure you tap in the upper right hand side of your screen to get in on that. Y'all, these are $120 hobby boxes. So you are getting a great deal on any team you buy for less than $10 or so. I think at retail, the average price would be about 8 or 9. And remember, the more states that go off the board, yes, Rob Lee, we ship everything. Every single card in this break will be shipped. Every single card. You're getting them all, baby. Well, Dallas, appreciate you joining. Rob Lee, thank you, my friend. Really appreciate the questions, guys. I don't do this type of break very often, usually twice a month or so. I just like experimenting with different formats. And to be honest, it's hard to find some good ways to incorporate these Leaf metal boxes because there are so many college and NIL hits in them that they just don't really fit well into like a traditional, pick your team or random team NFL break. Really appreciate that, y'all. Oh my gosh. Well, Dallas, you are definitely welcome in our stream, even if you're on the spectrum. Some say you might have access to a deeper level of intelligence and thinking than many of us. Dallas, appreciate you joining and hanging out with us. Y'all, even if you don't buy into this break, I do appreciate the shares, the follows, and the bookmarking of the future shows. Tomorrow, I'll be live again in the evening, and I will be running traditional NFL team, random team hobby box breaks. If you have any questions about how this one works, let me know. If you've got specific products that you're looking forward to seeing it come out that you'd like to see in a future break here with Break CPT, appreciate you letting me know that as well. Y'all, the prices are really cheap right now. Dallas, no problem. You can ask. Nobody can actually get you a team, though, unfortunately, because we would need an address and whatnot will make me ship to whatever address is associated with the buyer. So if you wanted someone to buy you a team, they'd have to change their address to your address, but you can get in on the giveaway. I'm running givvies on my Breaks GPT repacks, random rookie cards. And that costs you nothing, not even shipping. Let me get another one of those going right now. Y'all, we're running the old PYS break, or really random state break. You may not have seen it before. It is kind of complicated. The reason I'm doing it this way is because so many of the cards here in the Leaf metal hobby boxes end up coming from colleges or college players. Stoned, stupid, no problem. Thank you for joining and popping in, my friend. I am running another givey on those Break CPT rookie card repacks. So, for example, if we hit this Faison Brandon, see Faison Brandon. He is currently playing for the Tennessee Volunteers, and it looks like those are his college colors. If he was playing at a different school before, it will go to the school whose colors they're associated with. Barklow taking one down as well. Barklow, another one. Appreciate you. With Ohio, great hit there, Barklow. Ohio, definitely one of the chase teams. The biggest chase teams are still available. We've got still on the board Rhode Island. Oregon hit a bunch of cards the last time we were in this one. A lot of Tetroa McMillans in the boxes that we've seen so far. That North Carolina would receive the Tetroa McMillans. Still available. New York. Also on the board, Michigan. We hit that Blair Underwood. It is going to Michigan. We've got Florida and Alabama still available here as well. So the biggest, baddest, best Chaser states are still on the board. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you. I'll take that. Taking down another one, Nebraska. Nice Big Ten school right there. I don't think we'd hit a Terrence Crawford, but if we did, that one would be going to Nebraska. Y'all throw any questions you have into the chat. Check out the show notes for other specific questions. And don't forget, you do have the option to trade 2 teams for 1 new one until we have 8 teams or less remaining. So take advantage of that while you can. I'll take that. Taking down another one. Y'all, these are $120 boxes. So this is a $480 break at retail. If you're paying less than $10 for a team, you are basically getting this below retail. There goes Louisiana. Any and all LSU players that we pull are going to all take that. And I know you'll take that, baby. Guys, these Leaf metal boxes are a lot of fun because there's so many autos. Huge amount of autographs going to come out of this break. Every box has 5 autographed cards. 5 autographed cards per box, 4 normal ones, and then one of the hobby exclusive autos that you're going to find in no other product except these metal hobby boxes. South Carolina, come on and raise up, take your shirt off, twist it around your head, swing it like a helicopter. I'll take that. Taking SC there too. Nice SEC team. If we hit any of those South Carolina Gamecocks, it will be going to all take that. Y'all, don't forget you can trade 2 teams for 1 reroll. You're going to want to make sure that you take advantage of that while we still have a bunch of the really big chase teams or chase states, I guess, like New York, Florida, and Texas available. I'll take that. Sincerely appreciate you, my friend. Y'all, if you do have questions about the format, if you would like to give me a scenario of what happens if a particular state or player or type of card gets pulled, you can let me know. If you have specific products that you'd like to see as part of our future breaks, I'm always appreciative of any and all feedback. I will be running another Givey, y'all. The Giveys are on my Breaks GPT repacks, which are all rookie cards from every major sport. I will send those to you unopened. And you don't need to pay a dime for those. If you have any friends into breaking and you share the live, they will appreciate you for doing that when they see how cheap the prices are that these teams are going for. We got 4 hobby boxes, $125 hobby boxes here. Incredible value. Every card that comes out of these boxes is autographed, numbered, or mem. No garbage hits come out of these boxes. The biggest teams still, the biggest states still available: Texas, New York, DC, Washington, DC, Puerto Rico International. Really good chaser because there are a lot of Jaden Daniels cards in there, like this what is that? The Lunar Rarity Jaden Daniels auto. That one would go to Washington, D.C. There's another Jaden Daniels right there. Lots of JDs, lots of JD autos here in this break. We will be verifying in real time with each pull what state each card is going to. So we will be 100% transparent here for you. And there goes Michigan. Michigan is a great hit to have. Lots of Michigan players sign in this break. Great hit right there. I'll take that. And yet we still have Florida, Texas, and Alabama on the board. Florida, Texas, Alabama, all still available. We will let you trade 2 teams for 1 re-roll up until we have 8 teams or less remaining. So should definitely take advantage of that while you can. I'll take that. About to take down another one. Sincerely appreciate you, my friend. Would love to know who your favorite player is, who your favorite team is, who are you chasing? What is your favorite college and NFL team? Always love hearing that. If you've been part of a break recently and you have hit some fire, tell me about the fire that you have seen. I love hearing those breaker war stories. And remember, if you'd like to trade 2 teams for 1 re-roll, you have some time to do that. Y'all, this is a very unique break. We're running it on a random state basis because most of the cards in these Leaf Metal boxes are college hits. So lots of college players have some very intricate rules. Basically, the goal of all the rules is to make sure that each hit goes to the player that they're clearly associated with on the card, or to the state they're clearly associated with on the card. Some of the states have actual, or some of the cards have the actual state on the card. If we hit a player that is currently on a pro team, it will go to that pro team. Y'all, if you'd like to see any examples of how this might work, let me know. I've got the whole checklist there pulled up, and I'll take that. Taking down another one. Appreciate you, my friend. Maine, not gonna lie, that's kind of a tough pull there, but somebody's got to take home Maine. How is it? Texas, Florida, Alabama, New York, and DC are all still available. I'll take that. Which ones would you like to trade? I'll take that. You can just let me know which 2 you'd like to trade, and you can do however many trades you'd like. 2 other tough ones. All right, how about Maine? How about Maine and North Dakota? Maine and North Dakota, we're going to trade in for you. I'll take that. And Illinois, very good one right there. I'll take that. You do have South Dakota and New Mexico as well. If you'd like me to trade South Dakota and New Mexico for you, just confirm that in the chat. I'd be happy to do that for you. There you go. I'll take that with Texas on the last one. Texas, definitely one of the better states to have. Cannot believe it took almost half of the break to happen to get you there. No problem at all, y'all. The giveaways will continue while we are live. All right, I'll take that. I am going to trade your South Dakota and New Mexico. I'll take that. Let's see what we got for you. Utah is actually a really, really good one. Lots of fire Utah players here. California, obviously, lots of players that could come out of Cali. Y'all, we are running 4 boxes of the Leaf Metal 2025 hobby. 4 boxes total. That is 1/3 of an entire case. These are the last 4 boxes in the case. Because so many players are coming out in college colors and on their college teams, we're running this break on a random state basis. The rules are kind of intense. There's lots of different scenarios that we need to be upfront and transparent about. So if you do have any questions about what will happen if you pull this card or that card, if you'd like me to show you an example of some of the unique pulls that could happen, let me know. And there goes DC to Audio Arizona. Arizona, that is one of the better teams because Jaden Daniels signs a lot of different cards in this Leaf Metal hobby boxes. Those are just a couple of examples right there. Really appreciate you. Y'all, if you have any questions about how this works, I am the master of answers here to help. This is our unique random state break. And it's a really great product if you're not always only chasing pro teams. These Leaf Metal NIL and college hobby boxes are full of hits. 4 autos per box. Usually we get 5. Usually 5 total autos per box. One of the 5 autos you can only get in these hobby boxes. If you'd like to see that product up close and personal, let me know. North Carolina just went to Audio Arizona. That's another really good team because we've got a lot of Tetraoa McMillan autos that are included in this break. Y'all, if you'd like to trade 2 teams for 1 reroll, remember you can do that until we have 8 teams or less remaining. Florida and Texas still available, y'all. If we pull one of those Arch Mannings, would love to pull an Arch. Oh, nope, you're right. I'll take Texas is gone, y'all. My bad. Yep, I'll take that. You do have Texas. The big chase teams left, or chase states rather. Colorado, a pretty good one there. Florida still on the board. New York as well. Tennessee, we do see a lot of Tennessee Volunteers here. Jack Moo jumping in. Y'all love to know what your favorite players, what your favorite teams are. Who are the college teams that you are into? Jack Moo taking one down. Really appreciate you, Jack. Let's see who we got. North Dakota, that's a little bit of a rough roll there, my friend, but you can trade 2 teams for 1 reroll until we have 8 teams or less remaining. So make sure if you hit one of those North Dakota, South Dakota states, you probably just want to grab one more spot here so you can go ahead and trade it in while we still have some of the big chase teams like Florida on the board. Y'all, if you'd like me to walk you through how a specific hit might get awarded here, let me know. There are some of these really cool triple auto cards that you don't see very often, but oh, Ashton Jinty Leaf, and he just had his first real game. Great to see you again, DJ Tony Snow. Appreciate you grabbing so many of the teams on our last one. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you joining. And y'all, when I bought these cases of the Leaf boxes, I thought that there'd be more pro cards. Because there isn't, I run them on this random state basis. And I think we're going to continue to do these unique state-based breaks because, frankly, if you break all the time, and I break all the time, I love breaking, y'all. I'm based in Chicago. I'm a huge Chicago Bears fan. I went to school at the University of Wisconsin. I'm a huge Wisco fan. Yes, Arizona, we're going to trade Montana and New Hampshire for you. Oh, DJ Tony Snow, that is sick. That'd be so sick to take a tour. Oh, nice. Audio Arizona just took down Colorado. Colorado, definitely really good team to have here. Lots of the Juju Lewis cards. Lots of Juju Lewis autos. And, any player playing for Deion Sanders has got a bright future. Jack Moo, appreciate you. Oh, my gosh. Well, DJ Tony Snow, I'm glad he named his daughter after Walter Payton instead of Peyton Manning, who, of course, beat us in the Super Bowl. But shout out to your trainer. Tell your trainer your breaker says what up. I was gonna say, tell your trainer that your breaker says what up to his daughter, but that kind of sounds creepy. Please don't mention anything about his daughter, but I do love all my Bears fans out there. Now, if he really loved the Bears, he would have named his daughter Walter. Now, that would have been a real love. D'Lo Brown 75. I'm about to go ahead and follow him. Love it that we've got some trainer breakers out there. That is a true commitment. May end up with some very confusing gender identity things in their later life. But one thing they won't have any issues with will be knowing that they're named after one of the best players of all time. Walter Payton is one of my big chases when it comes to cards. All right, Jack Moo, you want to trade New Hampshire and Maryland? You got it. Jack Moo, you did ask for that trade before we started this, or the last one went off the board. And Jack Moo, oh, you've got North Dakota. North Dakota and Maryland. Jack Moo, let's hit you with the randomization. Who we got for you on the trade? West Virginia, the Mountaineers. That is a good one as well. I'll take that. Just won the last spot. Who we got for you? I'll take that. MISSISSIPPI, Mississippi Burning, baby. That's right. Marshall is out of West Virginia. Nice call out right there. DJ Tony Snow. Y'all, it's the state break. You have not had this much fun picking a state since they came out with those quarters. Shout out to the old custom state-based quarters, man. Whatever happened to those? I guess they ran out of states, huh? Did Puerto Rico ever get a quarter? The Puerto Rico state quarter has Bad Bunny on it. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, DJ Tony Snow. I don't remember the last time I had change. I don't even have cash anymore. I'll take that. We'll take that. Next team down as well. I'll take that. Appreciate you, my friend. Let's see who we got for you. New Hampshire again. New Hampshire keeps getting passed around like a truck stop hooker. All right, I'll take that. Let's see. My bad, guys. I was just grabbing some water. I'll take that. I said truck stop, actually, DJ Tony Snow, and we're not a Buc-ee's either. All right, I'll take that. I think you've got New Hampshire, Mississippi, probably a good one. Let's see. I'll take that. You also have Hawaii. I'll take that. Do you want to trade New Hampshire and Hawaii? All right, we'll get you that spin first, my friend. Missouri. Maybe I've seen some Hawaii autos out of here. I'm sure New Hampshire is worth trading. But I would say New Hampshire and Missouri or Hawaii. I'll take that. Let me know before the next spin. We can do a trade for you, guys. We will let you trade two teams for one reroll. All right, Missouri and New Hampshire getting traded for. I'll take that. Let's see who we got for you, my friend. Alaska. Now that is about as bad as it gets. I honestly, I don't know. I guess we could hit a. Do they have colleges in Alaska, guys? I don't even know. If we have anybody from Alaska in here, we could hit a high school player out of Alaska. Used to playing cold weather football there. You could trade Kansas and Alaska. I'll take that. Although Kansas actually, you might get some hits. Virginia, you got Pennsylvania is also good. A lot of fishermen. Yeah, we hit one of them Alaskan fisherman cards. There is no NIL spot here because a lot of these are NIL. That's why we're doing it on a state basis. Y'all, this is an entire third of a case. These boxes come in cases of 12. These are my last 4. Barklow taking down another one, and Barklow got several teams on the low last time as well. Appreciate you. New Jersey, great hit there. The Giants do go to New Jersey. Any good hits on the first 8? You mean the first 18? Oh, the first 8 boxes. We had lots of good hits. We hit one of these triple auto cards from the Giants with Bill Parcells, Lawrence Taylor, and I can't remember who else, but Bill Parcells and Lawrence Taylor on a triple auto for the Giants. That's probably the coolest hit that we've seen so far. You don't see a lot of Lawrence Taylors. I'll take that. Probably not. Delaware probably worth trading, my friend. If you want to trade Delaware and Alaska. Oh, there goes Boston. All the Patriots hits. And y'all, we do have an entire full checklist here. The thing is that it's really crazy and it's listed by player name. So all right, I'll take that. I will trade you Alaska and Delaware. So if you want to know if a specific player could be on the checklist, I can tell you that. But I don't know. I can't tell you specific schools. It's just not organized like that. I know. I'll take that. That's tough, but we're getting to that point. We do still have Florida. Florida is still available here. Rob Lee, appreciate you. Rob Lie. Montana. Didn't Josh Allen go to University of Montana? The next Josh Allen, or maybe University of Wyoming? Well, there are going to be some dud states here. That's part of being an American. You got some states like Texas, some states like New York, and then you got some states like Alaska. Meanie Greeny jumping in here as well. Appreciate you, Meanie Greeny. 1/3 of an entire case is included in this break. Every one of these boxes has 5 autos, y'all. It's usually 5 total autos. It's at least 4. One of the autos in every box you can only get in the Leaf Metal Hobby Box editions. Meanie Greeny taking one down. Appreciate you. Washington State. That is a pretty good one, Meanie. Y'all, even if you don't buy a spot, I do appreciate the likes, the shares, the follows, and the bookmarking of future shows. I only do these state-based breaks every other week or so. Tomorrow, I will be running a more traditional random team breaks. I've got some Luminance, some Origins. Meanie Greeny, the way this works, every state that you get gives you the rights to any card from players in that state. Because these Leaf Metal hobby boxes have lots of players that are still in college, I do it on the state-by-state basis. For example, if we pull this Sam Leavitt, let's do that. So let's see, Sam Leavitt. He played for the Spartans. He currently plays for the Arizona State Sun Devils. So you can see that Leavitt is in those Arizona State colors. That card would go to Arizona because the college team that he is on and that his colors are in is based in Arizona. So that is how this is determined. Because most of the cards are not from pro players, we're doing it on the state basis. Oregon, really good hit there. I'll take that. DJ Tony Snow will tell you the last time we did this state break, Oregon had probably the most hits. Y'all, there are plenty of pro players in here. We do hit pro players. Here's a Bo Jackson. And y'all, the Raiders, they will go to Nevada. So because the Raiders are based in Nevada today, even if we hit a player that played on the Raiders in the past, because the Raiders are currently in Nevada, Nevada does have the rights to all the Raiders cards. We do have the DC spot off the board. Jaden Daniels. Tetriola McMillan, North Carolina, is off the board as well. So we do hit pro players here. And if a player we pull is on a pro team currently, the card does go to the state their pro team is based in. But because there's so many college players that sign here, rather than just throwing these in and doing a single big expensive NIL spot on a different break, the Jaden Daniels go to Washington, D.C. Meanie Greenie, Washington, D.C. is a spot. It's the 51st spot. Oh, Alabama just went to all take that. Nice hit there. Any cards from D.C., Puerto Rico, or international? I don't think we might hit an Australian kicker or something that signed an NIL deal. Wasp, I will check that DM. I will not be able to do so until actually Wasp. I think actually I can check that real quick. Oh my gosh, Wasp! I'm looking at this. Wow, that is crazy, Wasp! What a hit! I love hearing about those fire breaks that y'all doing. If you've hit some fire, make sure you send me the DM. I am a huge breaker. I love hearing the breaker war stories. Meanie Greenie, you got Washington State. Yes, that does not count for Jaden Daniels, but Washington, University of Washington and Washington State have, those are two really good Division One NCAA teams. So that is not a bad spot to have, my friend. If you really don't like it, oh my gosh, Wasp, that is crazy on the 50-50, the very end. Wasp, do you mind me asking how much was the buy-in for that one? Y'all, Wasp hit a dual auto Layla Hernandez, Jeannie Bouchard out of 25 on the Topps Royalty tennis. You don't see many tennis cards. I will say tennis cards are like on the low, a super fire collectible. Like tennis is increasing in popularity. Dang, and you hit it for $3, Wasp. That is the magic of breaking. You spend $3, $20, you hit something worth 10, 20, 100x. Golf cards are also fun. I wish there were better golf cards, to be honest with you. I feel like there aren't any like good parallels, You know what I'd love to see is golf cards where you've got dual live and PGA. Wow, Wasp, that is sick. Tennis breaks super underrated. That's why I think that you probably got in at such good prices there. Numbered and autoed. Those are great hits. Y'all, if you've seen some fire come out of break that you've done recently, let us know in the chat. We love sharing those war stories. Y'all, I didn't even. Florida is still available, y'all. Florida is still available here. Oh, Meanie Greenie. Meanie Greenie hit a Dick Buckus downtown, and when he tried to post it in the chat, you got censored. Sorry, Meanie Greenie. Whatnot does not want you talking about dicks or butt kisses. But Meanie Greenie did hit a Dick Buckus downtown. He tried to share it in the chat, but he could not do it because Whatnot automatically censored it. Love it. Meanie Greenie, who knows, but it'll be worth something. You should definitely get that graded. Dick Buckus is only going to go up in value. I am a huge Chicago Bears fan. Yes, you can trade Idaho and Iowa Barklow. I will say Iowa pretty good, but we're trading for you. Took down Maine there. Unfortunately, probably not the team you were chasing, but I do appreciate you, John God. Thank you for joining. Nice to see you, John God. Let's see who we got for you. New Hampshire, kind of another tough spot, but y'all, we do hit players here that are still in high school. So if we hit a player that's in high school and is not committed to a specific college, we are going to award it to the state in which they go to high school in. So there is hope for y'all with New Hampshire and Alaska out there. You know, don't for like Josh Allen went to University of Wyoming. Carson Wentz went to University of South Dakota. You never know when some of those obscure states are going to end up hitting some fire, given how many autographs are going to come out of this break. You really cannot lose. We're going to hit at least 16 autographed cards minimum in this break. 11 spots left. All right, John God, we're trading New Mexico and New Hampshire. Y'all, you can trade 2 teams for 1 reroll until we have 8 states or less remaining, and we have now 12 states left. $12 total states remain. You can trade 2 states for 1 reroll until we have 8 or less remaining. And Meanie, I think you. Meanie, I don't think so. Meanie, let me see who you got, Meanie. Meanie, you have Washington. You have Washington State, Meanie Greenie, which is that's a really good one. Much better than Delaware, my friend. Meanie Greenie, you have Washington State. Alaska is kind of a tough one. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You probably want to try to trade. You guys, Florida is still on the board. Lots of big Florida players available, like DJ Lagway. DJ Lagway. Lots of Lagway autos in here. Yep, DJ Lagway is going to the Florida Gators. Let's go. You never know, guys. You never know which states are going to have the next Steve Smith, the next Josh Allen. And there goes Florida to John God. Florida off the board. John God, congrats. Meanie, you have 1 team, and it's Washington. I'm just double checking Meanie Greenie. Yes, Meanie Greenie, you have a single team. It's Washington State, a single state, and that's a good one. We do have Tennessee still on the board, y'all. The Tennessee Volunteers and any Tennessee Titans we pull. If we pull that Faison Brandon, it is going to Tennessee. That is the Tennessee Volunteers QB. Texas is gone, Meanie Greenie. I'll take that as Texas. Texas is off the board. All right, y'all, we're about to be the last call for trades here. 8 teams or less, and then trades end. There are now 9 teams remaining. So if you want to do trades, make sure you do it ASAP. Y'all, we do still have the Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee State would, all right, trade New Hampshire and Maine. Barklow, you got it. Arkansas, great hit. Great hit. SEC team. We actually hit a print plate 101 auto from Arkansas the last time we did this break out of the Leaf Metal. So and there goes John God with another one for $14. Incredible. Yes, I'll take that. Let me confirm what teams are left. 1 second. Maryland, nice hit there. All right, the final teams left, y'all. Tennessee, South Dakota, Rhode Island, New Mexico, New Hampshire, Missouri, Maine, Iowa, and Idaho. So the big ones will be Idaho, Iowa, and Tennessee. Any Tennessee Titans or Volunteers, Tennessee Volunteers, go to Tennessee. Any of the Iowa Hawkeyes will go to Iowa. Any Boise State, if we hit the next Ashton Jeanty, it would be going to Idaho. Although if we do hit an Ashton Jeanty, it's going to Nevada. If a player is on a pro team currently, and no more trades, it will go to their pro team. Y'all, we will review the rules and order of operations here one more time before the break actually begins, and I will verify what what state every team goes to. Yes, Echo, if they are currently on a pro team, it is going to their pro team. So the pro team will take precedent. Oh my gosh, Meanie Greenie just took one down for 5. The pro teams will take precedent. Oops. Pro teams take precedent. Now, if we hit a player in the school colors for their previous school and they've since transferred, but they're still in college, it is going to go to the team whose colors that they are in, unless they're on the pro team. Y'all, I do have these show notes. I have the rules for this break in the show notes as well. If you'd like to give me a specific scenario to run through, I'm happy to talk through it with you. Iowa just went off the board, one of the last chaser teams left. I'll take that at only 8. Someone's about to get Tennessee for dirt cheap here. 6 final spots remain, including the Tennessee Titans and Tennessee Volunteers out of Tennessee. That Faison Brandon, one of those super hyped up young starting college QBs. Faison Brandon, still lots of Faison Brandon autos, and Tennessee still on the board. 6 final teams left. Barklow. There they go. Tennessee off the board. We do still have Idaho. Remember, Ashton Jeanty would have gone to Idaho last year. And you never know when you're going to hit some high school player. Wow. Unfortunately, most of the chase teams are gone, and now it looks like a team may go for $1 here. All right, $2 at least. Y'all, I do end up putting all your hits into a single package. I will make sure it is well taken care of in terms of being packed, but you're only going to pay shipping once. Wow, $2. For $2, I'll take that. Is going to take Missouri. That is not the worst of those 5 teams remaining, my friend. The Boise State autos are on the board going to Idaho. Don't sleep on New Mexico. Brian Urlacher went to the University of New Mexico. You never know, Rob Lee. I think Josh Allen went to Montana. Or he went to Wyoming or something. If you don't hit, if none of your teams hit, I will send you a random rookie card from one of my Breaks GPT repacks. So everybody's taking home at least some type of rookie card. But with all the autos coming out of this break, oh my gosh, Wasp taking on another one. Wasp, you have got some fire hits recently, my friend. So sick to see those. Thank you for those DMs. Unfortunately, you did just hit South Dakota. But Carson Wentz went to South Dakota, right? Or North Dakota? One of the Dakotas. Meanie Greenie, I do not know what the floor is. This is these are 4 hobby boxes. So if you want more details on exactly what is going on, what the products are, you can check it out there by clicking the title of the break at the bottom of your screen. There are 4 leaf metal hobby boxes in this break. Most of the cards in these hobby boxes will be from players that are still in college, which is why we're running it on this break format, on the state break format. So I can't tell you what the floor is because I don't know what cards are going to come out. But if you have a state that doesn't hit everyone, if you're none of your teams hit, I will send you a Breaks GPT repack. And y'all, the only 2 spots left are New Mexico and Rhode Island. But Meanie Greenie, it depends. If we hit that, like, here's an example of a hit that could come out of here. That is a triple auto: Chris Carter, Randy Moss, Justin Jefferson. I don't know how many total of those cards are or what the comps would be. This is a newer product, but if you want to double check for yourself, you can find the entire checklist on the Leaf website. It's 58 pages long, but you can always just go double check, run the comps on each of those hits. So yeah, I guess those triple autos would be 1 of 1. So those would sell for a lot, especially if they get graded. Y'all, the last team remaining here is New Mexico. There you go. There's some info on the prices for you, Meanie Greenie. Thank you for that, Akko. All right, and Meanie Greenie just took down New Mexico for $2. All right, y'all. It's about to go down. All right, let me just grab some water really quick. You even told dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Big Nige. Hate that he won't remember you. 2 things that break my heart is what November's do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you. Gene finds you. Was that your vision? Precision while I'm reminiscing. All right, y'all. This break is about to start. So I'm going to go through the rules one more time. I do have these in the show notes as well if you are curious. So if a card has an actual state on the card, it's going to that state. If a card does not have a state, it's awarded to the state in which the player's college is based, unless they're on a pro team. Then it goes to the state their pro team is based in. The player's college will be determined by the team colors they're wearing. So if we pull a player that went into the transfer portal and is playing in a different college than this year than last year, if they are in their previous college's team's colors, it goes to the state in which the team colors of their college are based. If the team colors are not apparent, it goes to the state in which whatever that player's current team is on. If the player is not on a team, it goes to the state of the team they were most recently on. Cards with multiple players or signatures go to the one on the left or the top. If they've never played college or pro football, if they're still in high school, you will see those. it goes to, if they've committed to a college, the state in which the college they've committed to is based. If the player is not committed to a college, they're still in high school, it will go to the state in which their high school is based. Now, if we pull a pro player's card, it does go to their current or most recent team unless their colors are clearly from a different team. So, like if we pull a Tom Brady in his New England Patriots colors, it is going to go to the Patriots in Boston and Massachusetts, not the Bucks. If you don't hit anything, I give you a random rookie card as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. But now is the time. Throw that luck into the chat. Throw those clovers in the chat if you're wearing your lucky underwear. This is not a good time to take them off and break commando. We are going to rip all 4 boxes here. I'll leave the rules up in case we need to reference any. There are sometimes some very unique hits in here. And y'all, I am going to, in real time, as we pull cards, I'm going to look up to confirm which state every card goes to. So we are going to see exactly how every card is assigned in real time. Wasp wearing his lucky G-string. Wasp turning me on right before the break. You guys don't get too hard with Wasp in the G-string. Guys, really appreciate y'all. I am going to validate in real time, transparently with you, what state every card goes to. But let's get this thing started. Guys, I have cut my thumb almost off in a live in the past. If I cut myself and I bleed on your card, we do have a policy. Not only do you get a full refund, we also send you a bloody card. So root for the blood. Guys, I'm going to try to do this without ruining the chase here. First hit is Thomas Castellanos, number to 149. And he is the starting quarterback for the Boston Eagles. Boston College Eagles. So Thomas Castellanos, that one is going to Massachusetts. I got a variety of top loaders here to make sure we take care of every card for you. I'm a huge grader myself. I am going to confirm all of these in real time, and that will allow me to get the shipping done for you ASAP. We'll have these out to you tomorrow morning. Number 2 here is Marcel Reed. Number to 49. He is a quarterback for Texas A&M. So we got Marcel Reed, number to 149, going to Texas. There's another one for All Take Dat. Early in the morning, got the sun in my eyes, giving glory to God, and I'm alerting live. I ain't even sleep, I've been working, I'm tired, but it's not gonna. All right, here come the autos, y'all. Miller Moss for California. Nice USC QB right there. Number to 10. Number 9 out of 10. And we've got the NIL, so we are going to award this to a state. So we're going to have to look that up. That is numbered 5 out of 10. Y'all, I'm going to sleeve this up, case it up, and then we'll confirm the state here. Evan Svoboda. Svoboda. And so it's Evan Svoboda. Let me look this up here, y'all. Look at that Wyoming, baby. We got a Wyoming hit. You thought Wyoming would not hit. You thought you were shit SOL with Wyoming, but look at that. You never know. What is even the Wyoming? Is it WY or W? What is their mailing? WY. Look at that. Looks like it's the Wyoming Cowboys actually there. Yeah, the Wyoming Cowboys. Svoboda. Nice hit for Wyoming. Don't sleep, y'all, on Wyoming. And there is a So Money. I love these cards, y'all. The So Monies. On the auto, Jamie French. We're going to look him up here too momentarily. Number 1 out of 8, Jamie F. French. French with 2 F's, y'all. Meanie, we are just starting off, so you're in plenty of time, and he is the wide receiver for the Texas Longhorns. So we've got another Texas hit right there, and I'll take that. We'll take that. We've got another So Money. Ellis Robinson. Numbered out of 4. Number 2 out of 4, Ellis Robinson. Let me confirm where he is from. I think it may be Georgia. Let's confirm that. Yes, he is the defensive back for the Georgia Bulldogs. That is his current team. And did he play for a different team? It doesn't look like those are the Georgia colors, so I just need to make sure. Now, if he had already played in college for another team, it would go to the team whose color he's in. Those looks like those are his IMG Academy High School colors. He is on Georgia, so that one is going to Georgia. All right, the last hit here is a dual auto. Let's go, baby. Double auto action. Numbered 1 out of 5, Marcel Reed and Miles O'Neill. The top auto will determine what state this goes to. I think those are both Alabama players. I'll confirm in a moment. And that is another Texas A&M, baby. Texas A&M. I'll take that. We'll take that. All right, y'all. We are 1/4 through this break. Box number 2 of 4 coming up. All right, box 2 of 4, y'all. And there is right off the bat the DJ Lagway. That is Florida. About time we got a Florida hit here. 47 out of 49 for the Gators. Future draft pick right there. And there's an Austin Simmons. What a throwing motion Austin Simmons has. Look at the way he's got the karate chop going with the right arm. Left-handed QB there. Little southpaw action for you. I believe that is Mississippi. Yes, MISS, Ole Miss. Austin Simmons, number 6 out of 49. Here come the autos, y'all. James Simon next in line. Now that is a clean auto right there. Numbered 11 out of 15. Let's see where James Simon plays for. That is another Texas hit, baby. Texas cleaning up. There is a Justice Haynes. Justice, great name. Love that name, Justice. 5 out of 5, baby. I need a Chat GPT app or something here, and that is the Michigan Wolverines running back. Oh my gosh, they're playing Wisconsin this weekend, y'all. I'm super anxious about that. You guys, I did go to school at the University of Wisconsin, or as I like to call it, the Harvard of Wisconsin. It's been a very tough couple of years with Luke Fickell as our head coach. And I'm going to have to watch Justice Haynes run all over my Badgers. And here we go. Caleb Jackson looking like an LSU on the red. I think this might be a numbered out of 15, 6 out of 15. So, okay, hold on. Yep. You know what? Hold on, guys. Let me go back and confirm that Justice here. All right, so you're right. That is definitely not the Michigan colors. He did previously play for the Tide. So, guys, thank you for calling that out. the college is determined by the state is determined by the colors they're wearing. So we are going to give that one to Alabama. And it may be going to the same person, but I do want to make sure we're consistent there. Thank you guys for calling that out. Please do call out anything like that that you see. Always happy to double check. Let me just, I'm 90,000% sure that Caleb Jackson is going to LSU, but let me just make sure. Yep, LSU, Louisiana. Oh, look at that. Coming back again. Another Caleb Johnson. 2 Caleb Johnsons in a row. Let me just make sure. Another Louisiana. The last one is a Jeremiah Love, baby. Numbered 9 out of 20. I think that's Notre Dame. Notre Dame would go to Indiana. Yes, that is going to Notre Dame, which is in Indiana. Little Indiana hit for you there. Love all these autos. All right, guys, we are halfway through this break. 2 more boxes to go. I really want to see one of those triple auto 101s. Oh my gosh, I hate you guys. There's nothing that I hate more than a coach card. Whoever thought that giving coaches a card was a good idea is not a genius. So, you guys, Kansas City is a unique one. So, Arrowhead Stadium, where the Kansas City Chiefs play, is actually in Missouri. And actually, let me just confirm that. And that is going to Missouri. Kansas City going to Missouri. The old Andy Reid. Look at the belly on that. Definitely, other than a lineman, that's the biggest belly you're going to see on a trading card. Unless you're chasing Snorlax. There's a Brandon Aubrey. That's a nice, easy Dallas Cowboys Texas hit. Numbered to 10 as well. Oh, he's a former MLS soccer player. Who would have thunk it? Hit a soccer player. Texas again. Oh, nice. I love these armed forces. Brady Schmeagle. Schmeagle. My precious. Yeah, Schmeagle. When I was in high school, we used to go to the girls' soccer team to look for kickers. Well, we used to go to the girls' soccer team and tell them we were looking for kickers. Brady Schmiegel, baby. This one going to Mordor. Now, who had Mordor? Brady Schmiegel. All right, he's still in high school. And he. All right, yep, he is going to the Wolverines. So, again, guys, if we hit a player who has never played pros or college, we do give it to the team they've committed to. So he originally committed to Florida State, but he retracted. He's now committed to Michigan. So Brady Schmiegel, my precious hit, is going to Michigan, baby. Look at, and there is a clearly Wisconsin with the state on it. Dylan Jones. Y'all, one thing I've noticed, like the younger the players get, the like more garbage the autos are. Like you can tell that like a lot of these players have never had to do any homework that required handwriting. Dylan Jones clearly has only ever had to write a paper on the computer. Going to Wisconsin there. Three more cards left in this one. There's a Rashad Amos. Number 1 out of 12. Let's see, Rashad Amos. Georgia State. Let me just make sure that is Georgia State colors, right? Yeah, it looks like it. So that one is going to Georgia. Okay, you know what? Good call out there. So these are actually his Miami colors. So he, or what the heck here? So it looks like this is actually the University of Miami, Ohio. Or is it Ole Miss? Yeah. He's on the Panthers now. Wait, so has he actually played? So I'm not sure if those are his college colors. All right, hold on, guys. We got to do some research here. So I'm just seeing if he's ever been. All right, so he started his career at South Carolina. And then he went to Miami, Ohio. So we're going to base this off of the team's colors. All right, I'm going to look at some pictures of him in each of his team's colors. I think it's going to be South Carolina, but let me just. All right, this one. So, guys, I think this is Miami, Ohio. Like, yeah, I'm not even. The only pictures I see of him in Carolina colors, they just like the white and the black. When he's on a white colored jersey, the pants are black. So with the white colored jersey, the red colored shorts, you know, the helmet with the red line through it, that is going to be Miami of Ohio. So that one's going to Ohio, baby. Ohio. You just hit Rashad Amos. Two more cards left. There is a Maverick McIver. And I don't need to Google this one. It's going to Texas. Maverick McIver, I believe he plays for TCU, number /4. And our final card is another Sam Levitt gold. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sam Levitt gold auto, 1/1. Look at that. The 1/1 Sam Levitt. What? Arizona, baby. Arizona State. He did play for the Michigan State Spartans in the past. He's on the Arizona Sun Devils, Arizona State Sun Devils, and he is in those colors. The 1/1 gold auto, Sam Levitt. That might be the case hit, y'all. AZ. AZ. And I ain't talking about the feature verse on Life's a Bitch and Then You Die with Nas. We're talking about the state. All right, guys. Last box. Last box of the break. Last box of the case. I will be live tomorrow after work about 5 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain. Oh, no, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific, live tomorrow doing NFL random team hobby breaks. And then next week or the following, we will be running another one of these random state-based breaks. We'll have more of the Leaf Metal. Maybe I'll find another nice college product to do. And let's hit that last box luck, y'all. Here we go. Number 1, Edgar and James. Indianapolis going to the Colts. $13 out of 49. One's going to Indiana. And Tetrioa McMillan. And we did hit that Wyoming earlier, so you never know when you might hit a Montana as well. And because Tetrioa McMillan is in the pros, currently paying for a pro team, that is going to North Carolina. Tetrioa McMillan. And what we got here, we do have another gold. Another gold, Peyton Houston. Oh my gosh, another 1/1 gold auto. Look at that. Love it. I think that's Clemson, but that is beautiful. 2 1/1s in a single break. You don't see that happen very often. Okay, so it looks like he's still in high school. All right, and he did commit to LSU. So that is Louisiana. Hard commit as of 2 weeks ago. It's going to Louisiana. 1/1, baby. And there is what state? That is Kentucky. The Amari Huggins Bruce out of Kentucky. And y'all, I do need to just get a fresh pack of my 55-point top loaders here. Kentucky. Kentucky hits an auto. And here we got one of those show me the money's so money Nick Nash. Was that Oregon or something? We're going to find out here in a moment. Now there, I like this signature. Look at that unique signature. Kind of like he signed it twice. Numbered out at 3. South Carolina we got. I believe you guys are right. Let me just confirm that here in the live. Oh, he's... hold on. This might be a different Nick Nash here. So that is Nick Nash, who used to play at San Jose State. So he now plays professionally for the Falcons. So Nick Nash is going to Georgia. So y'all, Nick Nash does play in the pros. He went to San Jose State. Those are his San Jose State colors. And we do... The pro team always takes precedence. So that one's going to Georgia. Just a few more cars left, y'all. The penultimate hit is Will Griffin. The Grifter, baby. Gryffindor. Another 1 out of 1. Oh, my God. 2 1 out of 1s in this box. 3 1 of 1s in the break. Will Griffin, baby. And he is committed to the University of Florida. Will Griffin for Florida. Last card, guys. And it is a Avery Johnson Armed Forces. Eight out of 25. Kansas State. Yes, he has only played for Kansas State. Kansas with the late takedown. Well, guys, I do appreciate you. I'll be back with these state breaks again in 1 week. Next Thursday, tomorrow, we will be running some NFL Hobby Box random team breaks. I love you. I appreciate y'all. You could have broke anywhere in the world, but you broke with me. Keep it gangsta. We will see you tomorrow.